We just have Davis and this and in the trial.
Right. And my trial has checked in, but he's in the hallway, but he has on shorts, and I'm trying to, and his phone doesn't Zoom. So
that's on shorts for trial?
Yes. And he does not have a device that works. So we're trying to fix that right now so that at least he can Zoom in. And if we have to go in, get down there at 1:30 with some pants on.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm ready on Miss Davis, who wanted to say whatever she was saying. So let me assist Miss Davis. So Miss Davis, let's not ever do that again. Let's never do that again. Ma'am, let's not ever do that again, including right now. So here's the first thing. We are going to only unmute when asked to do so by the court. Number 2, the baby can't come to court. The baby can't come to court. Baby can't come to court. Number 3, don't log in laying down, whether it's on a couch, in a chair, or whatever. So let me be clear. We're in court, and we're going to present as though we are in court. Otherwise, you have to physically come to court. So if we can't sit up straight, as if we're standing up straight at that podium, then you can't attend court on Zoom. Then you have to come and stand at the podium. So let me say this to you. Do not unmute yourself again and talk to me like I'm some random stranger on the street, because it will not work out good for you. Now, I don't know why you just chose to do that, but let me be clear. As I am indicating, we are in court. If you cannot attend court because there's too much going on at your house, I'm in the building. I'm at 36th District Court. The building is open for all defendants who have matters pending before the court. So you're going to talk to me like I am the judge presiding, not like some person that you just met on the street or whomever. I don't know. But I'm giving you the instructions for how to attend court. They are the instructions for everyone who comes here. If you don't want to follow them, I don't know what to tell you. Now, I'm sure that in the beginning I said, I need everyone to remain seated, stationary, in an upright position, and ready to attend court. This is case number 164609001. The people of the state of Michigan versus Crystal Davis. The defendant is charged with 1 count of malicious destruction of a building, 1 count of assault or assault and battery, and today is the date set for a final pretrial conference. Appearances 609001. The people of the state of Michigan versus Crystal Davis. The defendant is charged with 1 count of malicious destruction of a building, 1 count of assault or assault and battery, and today is the date set for a final pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Joanna Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Crystal Davis. Ms. Davis, ma'am, please unmute and tell the judge your full name.
Good morning, Your Honor. Crystal Davis.
Today is the date set. Pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Davis, Your Honor, I'm not certain whether the complainant was required to be present today. If that is the case, we would move for dismissal for the complainant's failure to appear.
Ms. Ritter? You're muted, Ms. Ritter.
Sorry, Judge. My note says that there was an arraignment on the bench warrant on May 1st of this year, and a final pretrial conference was set for today, but I don't have any notes that the court required the complainant witness to be present, so I will defer to the court.
Not if it was an arraignment on the bench warrant. I didn't. So,
Okay.
I mean, again, I don't have my notes, but that would generally I would not have.
Okay.
And it's at 9:04. That means that your client has failed to appear probably more than once, and then I set it for 9:04, which would have meant a high bond if she didn't appear today.
Okay. So, Judge, could we set a? I know it's a 2016 case. I don't know. I know that there were some efforts at an alternative dispute resolution when the case initially came about. We have an indication that that alternative dispute resolution has been complied with, and it was back in 2017, but Ms. Davis did not provide proof of that to the court. Could we have the matter reset for final pretrial conference to determine whether or not actually requiring the complainant's presence, and if the complainant is present, giving us an opportunity to still do the alternative dispute resolution?
So in 2017, that would have been under Giles or King. No,
Yes.
it could have been under Archer. Who I don't know who was the judge back then.
I thought it was King.
That seems like it wasn't King.
But it may have been Judge Archer. I don't have the ROA in front of me right now.
Did she used to do alternative dispute?
Yes, Your Honor. The register of actions did reflect that should anger management be completed, that there would be a dismissal. And
but the anger management might not have worked. Because she's acting angry today.
So I have the certificate from 2017, but again.
Okay. I mean, I'll honor it, but I'm telling you, she acting angry today. So if Miss Ritter can look at her notes or whatever, and I mean, if that was the agreement back then, I suppose we'll honor it today, but okay. All I can say is I'll honor it today, but she might need to go to Mr. Rice's class. Is that certificate from Mr. Rice?
It's not, Your Honor.
I know it's not, because if it was, she probably wouldn't have been acting like this today. Okay, Miss Ritter, I want you to look at your notes. Ms. Stevenson says she has a copy of the certificate. The register reflects, that they were engaged in this alternative dispute resolution, and then she had a case dismissed. So if that's what the register reflects, or if that's what the notes reflect, maybe I also need to look at the actual file in the courtroom. Actually, Ms. Rutter, do you have the handwritten ROA where the judge writes on the file?
Give me one moment, let me check, Your Honor.
Yeah, check and see if you have that. Let me see what the judge wrote. If the judge wrote something, that's when we were definitely writing in the files back then. And then Ms. Ritter, you can also try to contact your witness. So I will adjourn the final pretrial conference. But if that was the agreement, like I said, I will honor it if she does have that proof. Let's set a final pretrial conference for that trial is really throwing off my docket. Let's do August 21st for the final pretrial at 9:04. And let me write this down. Proof of anger management and confirmation of agreement. Okay. So that's what I need that day. And I know I was trying to see if I could do it sooner, but every day says no more, no more, no more. So I'm all booked up.
Okay.
All right. Well, unless we do it on one of those. I don't even see where we're doing any afternoons. No, because of that trial. Yeah, I'm booked up because of that trial. So that's it. Anything further then with respect to this?
Not from the people, Judge. Thank you.
Nothing on behalf of Ms. Davis. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, then we're all set, Ms. Davis, until August 21st at 9:04. Have a great day. Stay safe. You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All wrong. Can Mr. Mayberry please start your video?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I asked you like 3-4 times. And can you? It's nothing. It's not anything. I told you to be stationary, seated in an upright position, ready to attend court. That's the instruction I gave this morning. I'm ready on Mayberry. And can you stop chewing your gum or whatever it is? We're in court. We're on. It's your turn is up. You're it. This is case number.
Oh, I think I am ready for MacArthur Poe. I don't know if I've said that already using the audience
You
line.
said Poe.
Okay.
Okay. What about the other people in the breakout room? You have to go get them? I mean,
I do have to. Yep, I have to go in there with those.
Okay. Sir, unmute yourself and tell the court your name.
Daivon Morris.
And Mr. Daivon Morris, what time did you think your court date was?
I thought it was Tuesday, and then I went and got my papers and seen that it was today, and I tried to get on there as fast as possible.
Oh, so you knew it was in the morning, but you thought it was on a different day.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Start your video, Mr. Morris.
Okay.
Mr. Morris, take the do-rag off your head. And then I'm going to say, and your braids all together. Why you got on? Y'all just be coming on do-rags for no reason.
No, because I was, yeah.
Because, aren't you trying to look good for a live Zoom as opposed? What you saving the hairstyle for? Don't answer. Just say, yeah, okay. Go to the breakout room, Mr. Morris. Go to the breakout room. Breakout room number 2. All right, I'm going to do the sentencing anyway, Ms. Stevens. Oh, no, I'll do...
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the...
Ronnie Melka appearing on the behalf of the defendant, Daivon Morris, who consents to my appearance. Is that correct, Mr. Morris?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please state your name for the record?
Daivon Morris, Deontay Morris.
What does that mean? What does that mean? He said Daivon Morris, Deontay Morris. What does that mean?
No, I said Daivon Lawrence, Deontay Morris.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Because I'm saying you had two names. Okay, so your name is Daivon Lawrence Deontay Morris.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Today is a day set for an arraignment on a bench warrant. What did Mr. Morris capious from, please?
Mr. Morris capious on May 12th, 2017.
From?
From missing a court date.
Counsel. No. Question is, what did he capious from? I know he capious from a court date. Was it a pretrial? Was it an arraignment?
Oh, it was a
final
pretrial. Pretrial.
Okay. All right. How are we proceeding?
My client stands mute and asks that a not guilty plea be entered on his behalf, and we're requesting a pretrial conference.
Court will enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Morris. Set the matter for pretrial conference. August 24th. At 8:25. Strike that. 8:35. Ask to bond. Did he post a bond to get this court date?
Yes, he posted bond on June 26th.
Bond will continue. Now here's the thing, Mr. Morris. In 2017, I think I was doing I don't know what docket I was on in 2017. I don't know. I know I wasn't on this one. Now let me tell you something about these misdemeanors for my docket. Setting up a meeting with the chief of police. I'm asking the chief of police for a warrant fugitive arrest team for the misdemeanor docket. We're not going to wait for you for how many years that's been. We're not going to wait for you this time. You need to come to court. Okay?
Okay.
So I don't want to keep doing these old cases. Okay? Because people get new cases. My docket is too full, and then the people come on here fussing at me because I can't give them a court date in 2 weeks and 3 weeks. Okay, so I'm going to give you this court date. I want you to show up and write down the right date.
Okay.
Okay, when is your court date?
August 24th at 8:35
Okay,
a.m.
all right, Mr. Morris. He like, I got it, Judge. And then don't come on here with that do-rag on, because which one you think look better, the do-rag or your hair?
My hair. I'm sorry.
I know, exactly. Okay. All right. Anything further with respect to Mr. Morris?
Nothing further.
State of Michigan versus Theresa Jackson, case number 18S00335.
Rachel McDuffie for the people.
Assistant Public Defendant Shanazi Carey, I can really on behalf of Theresa Jackson, Your Honor. Theresa Jackson, can you unmute and state your name for the record, please?
Mr. Geis, we'll see you next time, sir. You're all set. Theresa Jackson, please unmute, turn on your device and state your name. All right, we're gonna put her in the breakout room. Apparently it's not working very well. All right, could you try to unmute again?
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you this time.
Okay.
Please state your name.
Theresa Jackson.
Erica, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so Judge, Assistant Public Defendant Shanazi Carey, we are asking for an adjournment. We identified a conflict in this case, so our office will be conflicting off, but we haven't been able to get the paperwork over to the court yet.
All right. All right, ma'am, do you understand what's happening?
Yes, I do. But am I allowed to say something?
It depends on what that is.
I just wanted to say that this case is pretty old, and the defendant in this case is someone I was with for 10 years.
Ms. Jackson?
No, I'm not pleading guilty here. I'm just trying to tell you.
Can't tell me anything about the details of the case, ma'am.
Your Honor,
I mean, she's in jail, and
we know. Your Honor, there's a bond violation on this case as well. This case is accurate. This case is pretty old. It was authorized in 2018, arraignment in 21, several bench warrants since that time, which I think explains why the case is actually this old. So I just wasn't sure if the court was going to address the testing issue today or when the new counsel was appointed.
Okay. I didn't catch the question, Judge.
Jackson, she wants to know whether I'm going to address the testing issue, which I
Oh.
need to get the report for. So I have,
I'm not ready.
ma'am,
Yes.
this case is old because in January, it got authorized way back in April of 2018. You missed 4 arraignments, and then a bench warrant was issued, so a total of 5. And then
Okay. When
another
this case,
bench warrant- I'm still talking. You can't both
okay,
at
ma'am.
the same time. And then another bench warrant was issued because after that arraignment, you got arraigned, but then you failed to show on November the 30th. And so then another bench warrant was issued and you got arraigned again. And then you failed to show in December. Another bench warrant was issued and you got arraigned again. And then you failed to show that time. Another bench warrant was issued in February of 2023. So this is actually the first time you appeared before me on this case.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what would you like to say?
I would like to say when I missed my first appearance in 2018, my oldest daughter committed suicide. So I was pretty out of it for a while, like a few years, but I was trying to get things together. Fast forward, I just been, I had a couple kids, I've been homeless, I'm just not getting my stuff together. But I heard you say something about testing. I'm already taking care of something at 15th District, Ann Arbor, as well as somewhere else out there. And I live all the way in Dearborn Heights, and I just think that would be like too much back and forth if you can like just go off of what I'm doing with the 15th District as far as the testing goes or something like that. That would be helpful.
Miss
Because I don't want to keep missing it and missing tests. I can't afford to go to jail. I just had 2 babies. So
McDuffie, we don't have the report. You may need.
Okay,
to-
I'm sorry. I can send it to the court right now, Your Honor. It just says that she failed to report for testing after being released from custody, but I can send it right.
back when?
You were referred to community corrections by the magistrate when you were arraigned on May 17th of 2023, and you failed to report to community corrections.
Oh yeah. Sorry. That's because I thought that I was going to have to drive downtown at 15th District. I went there on the 30th for a PSI. I was trying to do everything at once since I was in that area.
You should probably not make any admissions right now.
I mean, I'm just being honest. I've been going through this
Ms.
too
Jackson, the
long.
judge is advising you because you have an open case.
I understand. I just haven't been to jail in 8 years. It's just going to be too overwhelming for me to go back and forth to Ann Arbor. And I know it's just too much.
Miss Johnson here this morning.
Right. You need to figure out my place. Where you gonna go? Yeah.
Just here, so.
Um,
Miss Stroud.
All right, Your Honor.
Oh, you're here. Miss Johnson, can you check with community corrections to see if she's testing with them for someone else?
I can do that for you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
no, I'm not testing. I have an open case that I'm like same as this bench warrant type thing I'm taking care of. So I'm going back and forth to the 15th District and Ann Arbor police getting fingerprints. If I can do it all in one day, like on my next court date out there, that would be helpful. But no, I'm not testing for anyone.
All right.
She's not even about to press charges. Like we reconciled 5 years ago.
Miss Ikiri, I can really.
Yeah,
You need to speak with their client about the requirement that she test. I don't mind placing it somewhere closer to her, but she's gonna have to test. And her failing to test is a violation of her bond, and the bond can be revoked.
Okay.
Should I put her in the breakout room with someone else?
Yes, Judge, please. You can put her in with Mr. Hawthorne.
I'll pass this now.
Thank you, Your Honor. The court will call the cases of Theresa Ware, Ypsilanti Township versus Theresa Ware, 22T00694. Ypsilanti, 23T00285. 23T00316.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Assistant Public Defender Chinazi Kyriakiruли on behalf of Ms. Theresa Ware. Ms. Ware, can you state your name for the record?
Ms. Ware, you need to have someone unmute your device for you so you can state your name.
Theresa Ann Tucson Ware.
Thank you. All right, it is clear that Ms. Theresa Ware is in custody.
That is correct, Your Honor.
I put her on a GPS tether. How do we get her back in custody? What happened?
So Judge, there,